Oh, what's up, people? What's going on? So, my friends, my dear friends, friends and neighbors, what's up? So, today I'm going to show you how you can launch your own digital business in a box and make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again, guys. So, if you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine, I'm a former monk, and I help everyday men and women make seven figures online without having to work a job. Okay. So this is a business in a box that allows you to earn 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. See, if you want to make money, guys, you got to sell something. You got to start a business. Okay. So, like, if you're going to start a business, like, you can sell digital products or you can sell physical products. You can create your own products or you can sell other people's products. That's pretty much how business works. Okay. Digital products or physical products. Create your own products or sell other people's products. That's business 101. Most people don't even understand business 101, guys. They don't really understand it because if you've never had a business, how would you, right? If you've never even had a business before. So, with this business, all you need is Wi-Fi, you just need your phone, you just need 2 hours a day. And then you just got to set up your business. You just got to set up your business one time, my friends. And then that business, you can earn 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions, okay? And all you're doing is reselling digital products in the e-learning industry. The e-learning industry is like $1 billion a day industry. Okay. $1 billion a day industry projected to be $1 trillion a day industry in like 2030. It's a very profitable industry. Okay. So you're selling digital products and you earn 100% profit. So pretty much every side hustle out there, guys, you got to sell something, right? If you want to make 6 or 7 figures online, you got to sell something. Okay. So you got to learn how to sell. See, it doesn't matter. Like, some people, they think just by asking for information or just by starting a side hustle, they're going to make money. You don't make money by asking for information, guys. You don't make money just by starting the side hustle. Starting the side hustle, that's just the beginning. But you actually got to set up your business and then you got to start promoting your business. The income earning activities, that's promoting your business. Asking for information, that's not an income earning activity, guys. So many people are like info, 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 but they never take action. Like, don't be an ask hole. An ask hole. That means you're always asking for information, but you're never taking action. Don't be an ask hole, guys. Right? You got to take action, man. Don't be a little girl. No offense to little girls, but like, don't be a coward. Take action. Man up. You only got one life. You know, you can die at any moment. Like, tomorrow's not guaranteed, guys. But you're still not taking action. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Next life? You're waiting for next life and then you'll take action? Is that that's what you're doing next life? Maybe next life you'll take action? Some people live the same life, like the same day over and over again. They go to work, they come home, they watch TV, they drink a little bit, they pass out. They do that for like 50 years. Like, is that the kind of life you want? I mean, come on. I mean, some people are like, yeah, I want that. Okay. My point is, guys, you got to take action, right? This is a business in a box, and you can make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. And all you're doing is reselling digital products. So, what do you like? How do you sell these products? The products sell themselves, my friends. The products sell themselves because you have an automated business. So, the automated system, the sales funnel that we give you, it does the selling for you. You don't have to be like an expert salesman. You don't have to get on the phone with people and like hard close people, right? You just got to drive traffic to your sales funnel. Okay. Drive traffic to your link. You're building your email list. Okay. And then once people are inside of your email automations, they can buy from you at any time. That's how it works. And you can make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions, not little tiny baby commissions. Like, if you do low ticket stuff, if you're selling a low ticket product, you need a lot of sales, which means you have to run paid ads, or you need to have a big following. You need a lot of customers. Okay. With this business, guys, our top product sells for $1,400. Okay. All you need is 72 customers and you've made 100K. 72 customers and you've made 100K. So how do you get those customers, guys? Well, we teach you attraction marketing. You just got to post content. You post content online, you go live, just like me. I practice what I preach, guys. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. You can screenshot this if you want. If you want. Right? So this is how an online business works. You have a product. We give you the product. You earn 100% profit. Okay. So you don't have to split your commissions. The business is automated, right? Like, if you go to my link, it takes you to a capture page. You're building your email list. And then They watch a video, then they get emails from you. Then they go here and they buy. They go to your website and they buy stuff. So what's the strategy? Like this is the strategy. People need to discover you, just like you discovered me because I went live. It's marketing. So you post 3 pieces of content a day to social media. Okay. 3 pieces of content a day. Like if you're using TikTok, like short form videos. Most of us, we create short form videos because we have a community of 57,000 people. Okay. Most of us, we create short form videos. You can also do long form videos. You can do whatever, right? You just got to post content every day, right? 3 pieces a day. You can go live like me. You just share the business. Then you got to be relatable. Like we teach you how to market, guys. Maybe you have zero marketing experience. Like maybe you've never done digital marketing before. Well, we teach you. You can be a brand new, like you can be a beginner, guys. You don't need a high school diploma. That's what I love about this. I love the fact that you don't need a high school diploma. You don't need a college degree. You don't need a resume, but you can still make 6 and 7 figures. That's what I love about this. Forget all that stupid, high school diploma, college degree, resume stuff. No thanks. That's so like humiliating, having to fill out a resume, be like, here, sir, please hire me. Please give me this crappy job that I don't really want, but I have to have it because I need money. Like that's like humiliating, man. With this business, you don't need to do that. You don't need a resume. You don't need a high school diploma. You just got to start. You got to take that leap of faith, which is the hardest part for people. It's the hardest part, just getting started. I read somewhere like only 8% of people even attempt to start a business, guys. Only 8% of people in the world even attempt it. Even attempt it. So you got to take action, my friends. Otherwise, what's the alternative? Like if you don't start this business, what are you going to do instead? Like think about it. If you don't start this business, what are you going to do? Work a job your whole life? What's your strategy? Get like 2 to 3 jobs? See, like let's say you want to make extra money. I know exactly what you're going to do because I know like pretty much all you can, like you're going to try to get another job. A lot of people do Uber and DoorDash. They do Uber, DoorDash, okay? Or they try to start a side hustle. Maybe they try affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, whatever. Some people try to go back to college, okay? Learn some new skills so they can get a better paying job. That's pretty much it. Like those are what most people do to make extra money. So why don't you try this? You can make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. You only need 72 sales and you made 100K, guys. 72 sales. And we teach you how to get those sales. Like you have millionaire mentoring. I had a millionaire mentoring call today. Like every Monday, guys, we have live interactive millionaire mentoring. My friend Michelle, she's made $10 million, guys, in 3 years. She does mentoring inside of our community. She's made 10 million in 3 years with digital marketing. Okay. Like your life can change fast if you take action. What does Michelle do? She like posts content, she goes live, she builds her community. That's how she's made $10 million, guys. Posting content, going live, building her community. That's how she made $10 million in 3 years. And you get to learn from this person. So if you're willing to post content and go live, you can also make, 6 figures, eventually 7 figures, if you're willing. But if you're not willing, then what can we do? You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? So all you got to do with this business, guys, we teach attraction marketing. You just got to post content and go live. You just got to believe in yourself. It's all about belief, man. It's all about belief. Like if you believe in yourself and you don't quit, you'll have success. But if you don't believe in yourself, then like you're not going to even start. That's the reality, guys. Like I believed in myself. I believed I could make money with this business, so I got started. I didn't wait for like some people sit around, they wait for like months. They wait for weeks, months, years. Some people wait for years before they get started. Right? The best like this like the people that have the most success, they get started fast. They just get started, they go all in and they don't look back. Those are the people that have the most success in business. The people that have the least success are the people that just procrastinate. They just don't get started, right? Like success loves speed, like money loves speed. If you want to make money, you got to take fast action instead of like overthinking everything like most people do. They just overthink. I told you you can make 40, like you can make 100K with 72 sales. 100K, guys, with 72 sales because our top product sells for $1,400. That right there should be enough for you to take action. Like if I heard that, all I need is 72 sales and I can make 100K, and I would take action immediately. Like if I didn't have this business, I would start this business. If somebody told me all I needed was 72 sales and I can make 100K, I would start this freaking business. But I already did it. I already started it. I didn't need somebody to tell me that. See, when I started this business, guys, our top selling product sold for 600. Okay. Now our top selling product sells for 1400. See the difference? 72 sales, guys, and you make 100K. Boom. Now, do you have another way to make 100K? Do you have another way to do it? Like, do you have any ideas? Do you have any ideas? Most people don't. They have no clue. They have no clue, guys. I just gave you an idea. You start this business, okay, you set it up one time, and then you post content, you go live. We teach attraction marketing. So you just post content, you go live until you get those 72 sales. Don't quit, because quitters never lose and winners never quit. Yeah, that's right. Quit it. Wait, quitters never. No, that's not right. Quitters never win. Quitters never win, and winners never quit, guys. Quitters never win. I messed that up. I messed that up. You just got to start your business, man. See, you're gonna like most people. They just waste so much time. Like, do you waste a lot of time, guys? Think about it. Like, think about your day. You got 24 hours in a day. Now, how much of that day is spent like wasting time, like scrolling on social media, watching TV? Like, how much of that day of your day do you just waste? You know, instead of like scrolling on social media and watching TV, just post content, guys, so you can become wealthy, right? Like, I mean, it's up to you. You're making a choice, guys. Like when you choose to start a business, you make a decision. You're like, I'm done playing small. And if you choose not to start a business, that means you also make a decision. You're still choosing to play small, right? A lot of people, like 78% of people, they say don't even like their jobs. But how many people actually do something about it? Not very many, guys. Not very many. They just kind of they just give up. People just give up. Like if you work a job your whole life, you're just basically giving up. You're just like, whatever. I'll just die broke. Whatever, is what it is. People just give up, man. Don't give up, guys. Like take action. Take action, my friends. You won't regret it. You will regret not taking action. Like when you're on your deathbed, you're not going to regret taking action, guys. You're not going to regret taking chances. What you will regret is not taking chances. That's what you're going to regret. Like I regret not buying Bitcoin in the beginning. I regret not buying Bitcoin because if I would have bought a bunch of Bitcoin, I would have been rich. But I was like, I didn't buy any, right? Even though I knew when Bitcoin was $3,000, I knew I was like, I should probably buy some of this, but I didn't. That was my blunder. It happens. Like, how many opportunities have we missed already? Like, we missed so many opportunities, guys. We could have invested in Amazon. We could have invested in Bitcoin. We could have invested in Apple. We could have invested in so many things, but we're like, nah, or we weren't even aware. See, not even people are not even aware of like investing, of like how to invest, what to invest in. There's like no awareness because we weren't even taught how to invest. So how would we even know? Nobody taught me about investing growing up. Nobody taught me about investing. Like, I wish somebody would have told me, but people don't even know about this stuff. People are not even aware. That's why 99% of people die broke, man. 99%. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box, guys. Learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. Okay. There's no limit to how many commissions you can get. It's all based on your effort, though. Like everything, right? Everything's based on your effort. Like some people think they can start a business, and just by starting a business, they're rich. No, it's not. That's just like the beginning, guys. Like starting the business is step number one. Okay. And then all with this business, guys, you just got to set up your business one time. And then you just got to focus on marketing. That's all you got to focus on. You just got to focus on posting content and going live. You don't even have to go live. You can just focus on posting content. That's the real thing. Content is king, my friends. Just post content. Learn how to do it. You'll figure it out. You figured it's not hard. Children post content, guys. Children literally post content and they make bank. Like there's kids going to be making bank this Christmas because they're going to post content about like there's like kids that have YouTube channels and all they do is open Christmas presents and they review the Christmas presents and they make bank. There's kids playing video games and they make bank because they're taking action, man. That's all. They're taking action. Okay. So you got to take action too. So with this business, you can make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions, guys. 72 sales and you've made 100K with $1,400 commissions, 72 sales. So you post content, people find your content, people go to your website and they buy stuff. That's it. Very simple. Attraction marketing, guys. You post content, people find your content, they ask you for more information, or they go to your link and they go to your website and they buy stuff. And every time they buy stuff, you make money. I mean, that's really simple explanation of it. I mean, I've had people buy when I go live. Some people would see the opportunity, right? They'd buy while I'm going live. I've had $900 days on my live, guys. I've seen people have like $2,700 days on their lives, like $2,700 lives. This one girl in our community, she was like, I went live for 30 minutes. I just made 2,700 bucks. 2,700 bucks, guys, in like 30 minutes because she connected with three people. Three people bought the $900 product from her. That's why. So how can people connect with you? You just got to be yourself. You got to share your story. You got to share your why, like why you started your business. Why did I start my business? Because my company cut my pay in half. That's why I started my business. And I reached my breaking point. I decided, like, I realized I don't want to work for people anymore. Like, I don't want to depend on other people for my income. I want to be financially independent. That's why I started my business, guys. I don't want to get another job. Never again. Like, that's the last thing I want to do. Because I've been fired, I've had my pay cut, I've had my hours reduced. Like, why would I want to like keep doing that over and over again? That's like insanity, man. That's like ridiculous. Like, the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. So if one job cuts your pay, why would you think another job wouldn't? Like, come on. Like, people just don't get it. They don't get it because like a million people are getting fired every year. And then somehow you think you're free. You think you're the exception, like you're not going to get fired. You think like you're the exception to the rule. You can also get fired. You might get fired today. You might get fired tomorrow. You might have your pay cut. You might have your hours reduced. That's just the nature of jobs, man. Especially with AI coming in. Once AI gets more popular, it's projected that so many people are going to lose their jobs. Now is the best time to make money, guys, because we have the internet, we have social media, we have AI. It's coming in hot. We have digital marketing. Digital marketing, guys, has been around since the beginning of the internet. As soon as the internet existed, people were doing digital marketing. It's just selling things online, right? That's all you're doing. I'm showing you how to sell like digital products. I'm giving you a business in a box. Okay, you can sell whatever you want to sell. You can sell physical products, digital products. You can create your own products. You can sell other people's products, whatever. But you got to learn how to sell. You got to learn how to market. Because if you don't learn how to market, if you don't learn how to connect with your audience, nobody's going to buy from you. So that's why so many people fail. They try affiliate marketing, they try multi-level marketing, but they never learn how to market. They never learn how to connect with their audience. And that's why they never make any money. They just don't know how to connect with their audience. That's what we teach you how to do, guys. We teach you how to market. Inside of our community, we teach you how to market like a pro. Okay. And it's just learning and earning, man. Like, I got my first sale in my first month. I didn't know what I was doing. But I was taking action. I was posting content every day. I didn't know, like, I wasn't perfect because I just started, but I started posting content every day. And then I got my first sale. Then I got my next sale, and then my next sale, and my next sale. Right? I'm still learning. I'm still earning. It's learning and earning, guys. This is like, we never stop learning. We never stop earning. You can do this for the rest of your life, and you can always get better at it. Like, when it comes to digital marketing, guys, there's no limit because you can always, like, there's so many different creative ways you can create content. There's no limit, man. Just like I play guitar, and there's like no limit to how good I can get at guitar because there's so many different techniques and styles and everything. Same thing with digital marketing. There's no limit, guys. Like, the sky's the limit here. Like, I can do this for the rest of my life and not even scratch the surface of the things that I could do. The different ways to create content, the different ways to connect with the audience. It's just like, that's what's cool about it, though. It never gets boring. It's fun. Like, at your job, you're just doing the same thing over and over again, over and over again. And it's probably like, there's only so much you can do there. See, guys, we're creatures of habit. We do the same thing over and over again. So that's the same thing you're doing with digital marketing. You're doing the same thing over and over again. You're posting content, you're going live. Just like your job, you're doing the same thing every day, right? That's how we do things as humans. So just make this part of your schedule. Make this part of your routine, posting content, going live, because it can make you wealthy. You can make 6 figures, 7 figures over time, right? See, with this business, guys, our top product sells for $1,400. You just need 72 sales, and you made 100K, guys. 72 sales. So just keep posting content and going live until you get 72 sales. Simple as that. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going to keep posting content and going live until I get 72 sales of the $1,400 product that was released like 2 months ago. All right. I have like 3 sales of so far, but I have sales at the other levels too, because we have 100, 300, 600, and 900. Okay. And 1,400. So I have sales at every level. Before we had the $1,400 product, we had the $900 product. That was our number one seller. I had a lot of $900 sales. Now I'm focusing on the $1,400 sales. I've had 3 so far, so I just need a 3 or 4. I don't remember. So then now I just need I need like 68 more sales, and I made 100K with that one product. So that's all I'm focusing on. I'm just focusing on just posting content, going live until I get those sales. That's my secret strategy. The secret strategy is be consistent, be confident, show up every day, post content, whether you feel like it or not, until until you make 6 figures. And then once you make 6 figures, congratulations. Now go for 7 figures. They say the first 6 figures is the hardest to make. That's what they say. The first 6 figures is the hardest to make. But once you hit the first 6 figures, then there you go. You know, I'm on my way, my friends. I've had multiple, I'm at multiple 5 figures right now. I'm on my way to my first 6 figs with this business. Most of us have already made 6 figures if we had a job for like our whole life. You've already made over 6 figures at your job, probably. But how much of that money did you invest? And how much of that money did you spend on stupid things? See, there's liabilities and there's assets, right? A liability is something that costs you money. It's just like junk. It's like basically junk you don't need. Now, an asset is something that has the potential to make you money. Like this business is an asset. It has the potential to make you 7 figures, right? Investing in stocks, it has the potential to make you 7 figures. Crypto, 7 figures. All these things have the potential. That's an asset. It has the potential to make you wealthy. But if you spend your money on stupid stuff, like stuff you don't need, liabilities, well, you're not going to get wealthy spending money on liabilities, guys. People don't realize this because nobody was ever we weren't taught this in school. Like we weren't taught about assets and liabilities. We should have been. Like honestly, growing up in school, guys, they should have taught us about assets, liabilities, manifestation, how to like invest. They should have taught us about this stuff like early on. We would all be rich right now if they did. Instead, they just taught us like a bunch of random stupid things. History. Okay, that's really important. That's so important that I make no money with history. Like history, science. Okay. Well, what about investing? That would have been more important. If I had children, I don't have children. I wouldn't encourage them to get a job. I would encourage them to like learn about how to invest, how to manage their money, how to become an entrepreneur. That's what I would teach my kids. I want to teach them about jobs. Like, don't get a job, man. Like, if you're my kid, like the last thing you should do is get a freaking job. Like that's like the last thing you should do. That's what I mean. I'm being straight up, man. I'm being straight up. I gotta go though. But go here, 7figuremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box. Okay. Learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions working around your schedule, guys. It's much easier than you think. See, people overthink this. They think it must be difficult. It must be difficult. Everything must be difficult. Everything is so much easier than you think, my friends. It's so much easier than you think. That's why you shouldn't overthink things. All right, YouTube. Peace. Peace and love.